Hey guys, Caleb here. I am currently traversing the mountains. Well, not quite, but I am going up in a gondola in Banff National Park in Canada, Alberta. I don't know if any of you have been, but it's a beautiful place. We got the mountains, and right now we're going to the tippy top. Oh, can you see? Here we are, making our way. Look at that sight. And it kind of reminds me of something. You kind of have to experience a mountaintop to get you through the valley. Right now we're in the valley, but we're not going to be there forever. You know, I was here in this space in 2020, you know, right around the big old sea dump. You guys remember that? Well, we've come a long way since then. There's been a lot of change. There's been a lot of forward momentum. And it's the ebb and flow of life. You have your mountaintops and your valleys, don't you? Right? It's just kind of how things work. You know, nothing goes up forever, and hopefully nothing comes down forever, right? We're kind of feeling that right now. How far can it go? Well, who knows? But when you're invested in something that is the future of the financial payment system, I mean, you're talking about you have some pretty big players involved, right? So it's just a matter of time until you reach the top. We're almost there. This Clarity Act that's going to be coming out, man, that's going to be game changer, and then it's hands off. Nobody knows where it's going to go from there, right? So it's a time to be excited. It's a time to be excited, and we got to experience some of them mountaintops, but I promise you, the mountaintops are coming. Mountaintops are coming, so you got to prepare for it, right? I brought my toque. In Canada, we call them toques, okay? Don't call them a beanie. Somebody tried to tell me in Texas they call it a toboggan. Nobody knows what that is, but, you know, I'm preparing. Hey, I'm preparing for the mountaintop right now, right? Because I know it's going to be a little windy up there. It's a beautiful day. Nice and sunny, but up there it might be a little windy, and we need to start preparing now. And some of you have been stacking for a long time. Some of you just getting into it, right? But that's where, you know, it takes a little bit of preparation will go a long way. You know, maybe you're considering getting your digital assets into an LLC holding company if you're here in America. I mean, that's an amazing way to prepare yourself for the wealth transfer that's going to come, right? Get your assets in a place where they're safe, right? It's better to have control rather than ownership, right? And those of you that have run businesses understand this very well. And you have to prepare mentally for the shift, right? When all of a sudden your portfolio goes to the mountain, you got to be ready for it, right? So you got to get your affairs in order. And it seems like it's a long way, right? People who hate gondolas, this would probably be a long ride. But you got to get ready. So, hey, I'll catch you at the top. Well, guys, it's a little windy, so it might be hard to hear me, but we made it to the mountaintops. We hanging out. Getting ready for price appreciation. Don't miss this boat. Get on the ark, and we can ride it together. Hey! Well, we made the mountaintop experience. Coming back down, they got some nice, peaceful music. Wow. Keep you nice and relaxed as you're descending. But, you know, if this is the bottom, let's say XRP even drops more, but let's say it comes down to $1, right? Even without the massive push of banks utilizing XRP for every transaction, the derivatives being put on the XRPL, all that stuff doesn't happen. I mean, you're talking what? A 10x, 15x would be quite reasonable, right? So, and that's what it's been doing in the past with all this other stuff going on. I mean, you could likely see a $10 to $15 XRP this next cycle, but I mean, if we start seeing some of this other stuff take place, where trillions of dollars comes onto the XRPL, yellow. Now we're talking some big boy money, and $100 is possible, right? $1,000 eventually is possible. I mean, it's designed to function at a high rate, right? So once this technology starts being used, and it will, we're going to see some major price appreciation. So I hope that you can kind of, stick in there during this time, have your experiences, keep growing, keep stacking your bags, and, be blessed, and I'll catch you at the next one.